Today is National Heritage Day. Teen makes chair comeback after car crash. Man faces 11 charges after police pursuit ends in crash, and much more interesting stories to come.
We will highlight the sports and other stories today.
Today is Tuesday, September 24th, 2025.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you're watching VOX News today.
Countdown. Quiet on the set. Lights, camera. 3, 2, 1. VOX News today is on air.
Welcome back to VOX News. I am James Knowles.
Now I'm Ian Wagner, and here are your top stories for today.
Millions of people in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and mainland China have been impacted by the force of Typhoon Ragasa. It's the most powerful storm on the planet this year. The massive storm killed 14 people in Taiwan when it swept past the island late Tuesday. At its peak, it was the equivalent of a Category 5 hurricane. The storm caused flooding and drowned many trees in Hong Kong and threatens China's Guangdong Province, one of the most densely populated coastlines in the world.
French President Emmanuel Macron suddenly found himself stranded on the sidewalk Monday night. That's because President Donald Trump's motorcade had the street on lockdown. Macron picked up the phone and called Trump jokingly to complain about the gridlock. Eventually, the barricades opened for pedestrians, but not for cars. Macron had to keep the call going while walking to the French embassy. And if that wasn't unusual enough, a bystander seized an opportunity for a quick kiss with the French president. Macron's walk through the Big Apple took about half an hour.
Produce could be exposing you to more potential toxins than you think. A new study found eating a lot of fruits or vegetables with higher levels of pesticides may raise the levels of pesticides in your urine. The study from the Environmental Working Group, known for its Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 lists to limit exposure, the group says to buy organic, carefully clean your produce, and choose fruits and vegetables with lower pesticide levels.
When it comes to the IRS, the check will no longer be in the mail. The IRS has announced it is phasing out paper tax refund checks for individual taxpayers beginning on September the 30th. This change is a result of an executive order which mandates all federal payments must transition to electronic methods. Officials say the change is designed to protect taxpayers as well as expediting the refund process. The IRS says taxpayers should continue to file their returns as they normally would. And coming up, we have a look at the Guardians versus the Blue Jays and the Tigers versus the Red Sox versus the Blue Jays and the Guardians versus the Tigers. Stay tuned.
That had a boy had company to celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free, free and adventure.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
Welcome back. I'm Ian Wagner with your sports. Carlos Narvaez hit a 2-run double in the 6th inning. Nathaniel Lowe hit 2 RBI singles, and the Boston Red Sox beat the AL-leading Toronto Blue Jays 4-1 on Tuesday night. The slumping Blue Jays had just 3 hits and lost for the 5th time in 6 games. Toronto began the day with a 2-game lead over the Yankees in the AL East. New York closed to within a game after rallying to beat the White Sox 3-2. Jose Ramirez, the longest tenured Guardian, drove in a run with a swinging bunt when Cleveland rallied for a strange 6th inning against Detroit ace Tarek Skubal, and the Guardians beat the Tigers 5-2 on Tuesday night to move into a tie for first place in the AL Central. Cleveland caught Detroit after being 15.5 games back on July 8th. What a comeback. The Guardians, who are still 12.5 games behind the Tigers on August 25th, have won 11 of their last 12. They're 17-5 this month. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox news right after this break.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Tune in Sundays, get your fill of stories that are sure to thrill. Interesting guests fill the screen. Every week a brand new scene. Like follow and subscribe. Join the party, it's alive. On Facebook, YouTube, come inside. For the ride mind. Informative, one of a kind. Fascinating tales unfold. Watch the magic to be told.
Welcome back. A nearly 2 investigation into drugs, gangs, and guns has dismantled a major trafficking network stretching from Nashville to Murfreesboro, resulting in more than 30 indictments, including charges of second-degree murder. Investigations seized 15 pounds of fentanyl. 3 of the men are also charged with second-degree murder for dealing drugs that ended in a fatal overdose. Officials also announced that the drug activity in this investigation has a connection to a Mexican cartel. The investigation is still ongoing.
It's week 1 of the Honeysuckle Hill Farm Fall Festival. The Springfield event is a tradition that draws many families out to enjoy the fall season. Organizers say they have new attractions this year for you to enjoy, in addition to the new pig races, singing chickens, and apple blasters. This event runs until October the 31st.
A college cheerleader in Missouri had something extra to cheer about over the weekend. She returned to the sidelines after recovering from a serious car accident 7 months ago. Doctors didn't even think she would survive the wreck. Her triumphant return gave everyone in the stands a reason to believe in miracles.
Today is National Heritage Day, previously known in South Africa as Shaka Day. It celebrates South Africa's rich and diverse cultures, earning it the name Rainbow Nation. It is a day to honor unity across races and genders, often marked by a traditional cookout called the braai. So fire up the grill and join in on the celebration.
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online on our website, BCHS.TV.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
And as always, God bless and go Bears.